Hi guys and welcome back to Let's Play Dead State Reanimated. This is day 1 and we are about to go to get some, what was it, spare parts and also a toolbox to repair the fence. The team consists of John Smith, Joel and Renee. We are still on foot. Let's quickly scroll to the tutorial hints. You need to consider a few things. Traveling takes time. And we need to be back at the school before 3 AM every night. Otherwise, the other allies at the shelter will feel like you might have abandoned them and lose morale. In addition to this, you and those with you will be fatigued. And any method of travel you use will suffer additional penalties, alright? Careful with your resources on foot. And you can also travel on horseback if you have a horse, which we do not right now. We also don't have a car, or at least not a working car. And also no fuel. So, traveling on foot the only option. Now, thanks to the level of the survival skill, we will travel a little bit faster. Very useful. And thanks to the survival skill, we are more likely to avoid random encounters. Let's get to a Llano commercial. And also downtown Splendid available as a location. Let's check the characters. Everybody has a weapon. Could reload the gun. Don't really want to use it, I guess. This is a good weapon against the undead, but it is noisy, I think. And it requires 6 strength. We can use it with 4 strength, but it will do a limited amount of damage. I also want to maybe give the other guys a soft drink, or what is it called? Something against fatigue. So, there you go. Renee has the medical satchel. With plenty of bandages. And John can take the lead. The hardware store's right up ahead. We best be as quiet as we can. Looks quiet, but there's no telling who or what's still there. Understood. Let's head to the hardware store. There's one over there. If we have to take it out, just smash its head in. Quietly. We do have a lot of action points available, so Can also just lure it. Or basically wait for it to come to us. Four, so we'll have enough for one attack with the wrench. Right, knocked down, badly wounded. Knife will be not as effective. One down. This is the hardware store. You need to get a toolbox and spare parts. Now, definitely in the beginning you need to be very careful, because the undead do a lot of damage and you can also get infected if you're unlucky. Alright, we can prepare for that. Attacking from the front gives you a lower chance to hit. Can maybe swap places with John for 2. Another miss. And another miss. Right. Claw hammer. I think that is one of the better beginner weapons against the undead. Basic IP cost is only 3 and it does decent damage. Door is locked. We can break it, but that will create a lot of noise and lure the undead. Some parts we need. I think we still need the toolbox. We have 20 parts. I think we need to, it's best to reposition. Just wait for him. Meanwhile, John Smith injured. You can ask Renee to heal you up, but I think that will decrease the maximum amount of hit points you have temporarily until you rest. So you need to be careful and not use bandages every time you're injured. And the toolbox and a bunch of parts, very good. 35 parts and 20. Find enough parts to repair the fence. And we have 3 parts in the shelter. The to-do list and the shelter goals. The to-do list also covers things that your allies have asked you to accomplish. And we get skill points for completing the goals. One of these goals. Each time you complete a goal, you will be rewarded a certain amount of skill points. And after 20 skill points, you'll get a stat point. Alright, very good. There are also reoccurring goals. For example, I guess fuel collected, food collected, and so on. So 55 parts. Let's maybe try to find some more. Maybe in the back. In the truck. Another claw hammer. Let's maybe equip that on Joel. AP cost is less compared to the nightstick. And this also has a better undead damage modifier. Right, still have the locked room. No other way to open it than to bash it in. Renee, knocked down. We cannot actually help her out. Can maybe if we equip the gun. Let's set the claw hammer active. The sledgehammer, more parts, a lockpick. Let's check the parking area. Combat knife, fine bourbon. This may raise the mood of a certain ally if you give it to them. fuel and a part. Cannot get on the roof. I think you need the mechanical skill to use the lockpicks. Renee does have a bit of mechanical skill. Very good. We don't actually need to fight that other zombie. We are done at the hardware store. Let's maybe check out the rest of the commercial area. So, undead cop, police car, possibly useful stuff. Right. $55, wow. That's not great. One down. 2 to go. Cannot get in a better position. hoping for the knockdown, but no. Still took quite a bit of damage. An arrow. This guy doesn't have any loot. Fuel, very useful. Apocalypse chicken. Some people may not want to eat this, but it's better than going hungry. Can be stocked as food, but morale could go down. Rotten fruit. It's too moldy, even if you're starving. It might be useless, but then again, maybe not. And I don't think this is actually useless. Let's maybe leave the red. Morale could go down. Check out the diner.
Huh?
Cindy, badly wounded. Could use the gun maybe. There's one additional zombie in the area. If you don't do that, then she is a possible target for the undead, and they can maybe create another undead that you will have to fight. So, well, alright. Apparently she was already infected. Wow. And a mystery can. Kitchen knife. Screwdriver. Coffee, right, for Davis or Renee. Spices may raise the mood of an ally. Joel wanted something like that. Hot sauce. Anything else in Llano commercial? I don't think so. This building cannot be entered. A sign for this building, so it's just the hardware store and the diner. Parking lot, still one zombie remains. We could check out the other location, but we definitely need to heal up. What was it? Downtown Splendid. May drop morale, so we'll leave that. Mechanical skill too low. Sign for this door. City Hall and a grocery. Well, let's send in Joel first. few food items. Right, need more mechanical skill for this door. Should be able to open this though. Watch out! This building seems to have an active alarm. Buildings with active alarms have trigger box near their doors, which are disarmed using the science skill. Look for a box on the side of the building with a blinking red light. Buildings with alarms will warn you if you approach a door and have a high enough science skill to disarm the alarm. If you don't, you won't receive a warning, so keep your eyes open. If triggered, the alarms will make noise at certain level for a certain amount of rounds. This is greater depending on the difficulty of the alarm, so be wary of ignoring them. Well, I don't think we have a science guy in the team right now. And the alarm may have triggered something. Let's get all the stuff. Well, I kind of was expecting coffee, but no. CDs for morale. And I think that is everything for the City Hall building. Flashlight and some ammo. Right, close to the limit of the carrying capacity. let's maybe run away. Don't think we are ready to face these guys just yet. Could use the gun. If we are close to the exit of the map, so we can escape. But I think creating enough noise to lure the undead will actually spawn undead near the exit. But that way we may be able to get these looters to fight the undead. Possibly. Let's prepare to take a shot. Wounded, can take another shot, but then I'm stuck here. I'm okay. Well, you are bleeding, Joel. Badly wounded. We need to take this guy out, I wanted to say, but that would include not missing. Maybe go for a knockdown. Or a miss, that's also possible. I'm good. Just have a fractured leg or something like that. Badly wounded. Almost dead. It's bleeding. Probably should stop the bleeding. Very good. Stay there, and move back. So Joel, I think this is a broken leg or something. He found a shotgun and a data item. Various fragments of data lifted from multiple sources. Hopefully piecing these together digitally can give you some answers, or at least something amusing to read. Right. Can we actually take this guy's stuff? A paintball faceplate. Which we cannot carry. Can we carry the food? No. Also want a weapon maybe. Brush hook. Three kilograms. Yeah, we need to drop something. Weight 6 kilograms of CDs. We will trade that for the brush hook. The food items. So basically full on inventory. Wounded. Joel even permanently wounded or semi-permanently wounded. I think it is time to head back to base. Special items found during this trip 10. Food items, fuel, fresh food also, luxury items and parts. And the following data items were copied to the data system. I'm glad you made it back. I can only imagine what it was like out there. Looks like you brought everyone back. That's the first good news we've had in a while. We've been keeping supplies in the back room near the basement. If you have the parts for the fence, you should put them on the shelf and I'll organize everything for the repairs. We managed to secure the school interior. It'll hold for tonight, but we'll all sleep a lot more soundly when that fence is up. Anyway, you must be tired. We set up a bed for you in one of the classrooms upstairs. Go get some rest. We'll talk more in the morning. Alright, thanks. I could use some sleep. After returning home from scavenging all consumable items, antibiotics, food, fuel, luxury items and parts will be removed from your and your allies' inventories and placed in the shelter storage automatically. That's very useful. Depending on the amount of time left in the day, you can explore the shelter, listen for any new updates on the radio, or speak with fellow survivors. If there's nothing more to do, you can basically end the day, alright? We still have some stuff we can put into storage. bunch of weapons. A few specialty items. I think we found some coffee. Spices and a toolbox. Sort of shotgun. Might be useful later. We don't have a lot of ammunition anyway. I was under the impression that we found coffee actually. But apparently not. We only have the bourbon and the spices. Toolbox for the repair of the fence. And we still have the data item to look over. I think that can maybe be done in the computer room. Well, not at the moment. Let's listen to the radio. Is this the same as we already heard? It's about the antibiotics, right? We already know that. Does Davis know anything about the data items? No. Well, I guess that's it for day one. Not sure where the coffee went. I was, as I said, under the impression that we found some. Actually wanted to give it to Renee, I think, or Davis. One of these two. Alright, for now I'll make a cut here. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.